Masters Vessel Classical Academy, Primary Section. On the roll.
Hello, pupils. I'm here to teach you Christian religious studies. And my name is Mrs. Edward Lovelyn Obi. And our topic for today is Parable of the Talents. And I'm teaching Primary 4. Now, you are expected to do the following by the end of this lesson. 1. Read and narrate the parable of the talents from Matthew chapter 25 verses 14 to 30. 2. Explain how gifts and talents are distributed. And 3. State the purposes for which gifts and abilities are given. Now, our last teacher taught us that the meaning of talent is natural ability to do something well. She explained to us that talent means the natural ability that one has to do something well. Now, some people have talent for music. Some have talent for football, some have talent for cooking, some have talent for craft and other things. So, talent means the natural ability one has to do something well. And that brings us to today's lesson, which is the parable of the talents. And you can read that from the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verses 14 to 30. In that portion of the Bible, Jesus told a story about a master that has 3 servants. One day, he called them and told them that he wanted to embark on a long journey, and he distributed his goods to them. So the first servant, he gave 5 talents. To the second, he gave 2 talents. And to the third servant, he gave 1 talent. And asked them to use their various talents to do business, to trade with their talents while he was away. So, when he came back, immediately he left, the one with 5 talents began to trade with his talents. And he gained 5 more talents. The second servant did likewise. He received 2 talents and gained 2 more talents. But the last servant refused to do anything with the 1 talent he received. Instead, he dug the ground and buried the talent the master gave to him. So he didn't do anything with it. Then when the master came back, he called them to settle accounts with them. The one that traded with 5 and gained 5 more talents was blessed by the master. He also blessed the second servant who traded with his own talent. But the last servant who didn't do anything with his talent was cursed and cast into the place that he was to suffer. So, now, gifts and talents are distributed? 1. Talents can be presented as units of money. Units of money. So, one can be given money to trade with. That money becomes the person's talent that he is expected to use to do business. Another one is that talents can also be presented as abilities or gifts from God. That ability that you have, that gift you have, which is natural, which is given to you by God, can also be a talent which you must use profitably. Now, just as people do not receive the same amount of money to do business, like we saw it in the story of the talent, in the parable of the talent, people don't receive the same amount of money to do business. They do not receive the same natural gifts also from God. God is the master of us all, and God knows our abilities. So He gives each and every one of us talents and gifts according to our ability. He provides the talents and gives them to us according to our abilities. Then it is left for us to properly make use of the talents God gave to us. So we should not complain when we see that another person's talent is bigger than our own or more than our own. Rather, we should make use of the one given to us by God, who know our abilities and gave us the gift or talent that is equal to our abilities. Now, let us see the purposes for which gifts and abilities are given. Number one, gifts and talents are given for us to serve God. God gave you those gifts. God gave you those talents so that you can use them to do what? To serve Him. Another purpose for which gifts and abilities are given is they are given for us to serve people. We are given abilities, we are given gifts in order to serve people. We should be useful to people, starting from our homes, to the church, to the environment, to the society. So we are expected to serve people with our gifts and abilities. Another purpose is the talents we have are for us to build ourselves. We make a living through our talents and gifts. Our talents and gifts make us popular. Okay, another purpose is that God wants to make us co-workers and workmen. This is why He gave each and every one of us a talent or some talent. So you have to be God's co-worker by making use of your what? Talent. That special gift that God has given to you, you have to make use of it. Now, another purpose is God gave us different talents to make men depend on one another. No one has all the abilities or talents. What you cannot do, another person can do it. And what that person cannot do, you can do it. So, we complement each other, we complement one another with our different talents and gifts given to us by God. Okay, by that we have come to the end of today's lesson. So far, we have discussed how the talents are distributed. I would say that talents can be given in a form of money, units of money, and also be given as gifts and special abilities, natural and special abilities. And we have also discussed that God is the one that gives us talents. We have also discussed the purposes for which gifts and talents and abilities are given. And those reasons are to serve God, to serve people, to build ourselves, to be co-workers with God, and to depend on one another. Now, take your assignment. First assignment there is, read the parable of the talents from Matthew chapter 25, verses 14 to 30, and write 2 lessons it taught you. 2. According to our lesson, talents represent 2 things. They are dash and dash. And number 3, state any 4 purposes for which gifts and abilities are given. Thank you for listening. Wonderful people. Stay safe until we meet again.